yeah, heck yeah. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I like that, y'all. I like that, y'all. I like that, y'all.
Hey there, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Hello, crypto fans. How you doing out there? Hello, Paul from Brisbane, Australia. Good morning. As you can see on this 4-hour chart here, BTC USD rocket ship. Big pump off the Visa news this morning. I think it's actually, I haven't even had a chance to look at the news, but I think it is regarding Visa is going to use the Ethereum blockchain, which I don't think that's a great idea with all the bottlenecks is going down. But anyway, let's have a look at the charts for you here. We had support at the 55,711.31. Resistance all the way up here back at the 58,380.11 USD. We managed to get above this 100-day moving average. As you see, we've been struggling to get above that 100-day for quite some time. So we're up there now. So let's see if we can close this candle and continue our journey upwards. So we still have the we did get the 1226 cross here on BTC. So 12-day moving average providing support. You see it on the red line just underneath there as we try to get up and get up there. Let's move on to Ethereum, ETH, USD. Ethereum, very same thing. We got above that 100-day moving average. Why did that get all jacked up? There we go. Let's fix these sales targets here. Buy and sell. Got through the sell target. So looking to close above that 100-day moving average, 12-day and the 26 coming up to provide support as well. For Ethereum, look at support at the 1698.64, resistance at the 1797.31. Got that resistance over here on this previous price action. Let's move on to BNB, Binance Coin. Binance Coin, we have support at 267.352. Resistance at the 278.68 for Binance Coin. We did get the 12 and the 100-day cross. So looking for that 26-day moving average is coming up to, looks like we're going to get that within the next 8 hours. So we should have some more continued upside potential. And we are above average trading. As you can see down here above this yellow line is the average volume. Let's move on to ADA, USD, Cardano. Cardano support right down here on that 100 and the 26 beneath it now at 1.172, resistance at 1.226 for ADA Cardano. Let's move on to DOT, PolkaDot. PolkaDot, we have support here from right over here, these two candles, 33.327, resistance up there just underneath that 100-day moving average at the 35.0203 for DOT, PolkaDot. Let's look at Litecoin finally waking up here. Litecoin trying to get up there and challenge that $200 psychological number. Got all the way up there and met that 100-day moving average, so had some resistance off of that, but so far looking at support to hold at the 192.70. Going to have resistance at the 196.35, and then keep an eye out for that 100-day moving average. Moving on to LINK, Chainlink. Volume is slightly increasing here, so watch Chainlink. We have support sitting down at the 26.832 and resistance at the 27.978 for LINK USD. Looking at Stellar XLM USD. Big candle here over the weekend. Got through that 100-day moving average. You see it now is providing support, and we're about to get the 12 and 100 cross as well. So looking pretty good here. Look at support at the 0.395 and resistance 0.4079. Volume is kind of drying up a little bit, but we'll keep an eye on Stellar. Have a look at Doge. Doge doing its thing, bouncing around. Have support there at the 0.0534 USD, resistance at the 0.05618. Haven't been able to get through that 100-day moving average for quite some time, so keep that in mind. But we did have some massive volume on Doge, double the average trading, and we're still not done with that candle yet, so keep an eye on that. Let's move on to Vechain, VET-USD. Vechain, you had 2 attempts to get into your sales target here on this particular trade. So we have support setting down there to 0.0886, resistance at the 0.0941, and staring at that all-time high sitting up there as we make our way towards that at the 0.09907 all-time high for Vechain. Let's look at VTHO USD. Tight range here. So we're going to pull this one down. Yes, we do have support there at the 0.180. It's been there for some time. Trying to get through those moving averages, and the resistance at the 0.0192. Very lightly traded at the moment. So moving on to FIL USD. FIL or Filecoin. I mentioned in the card there that there is some particular interest in these companies that are doing cloud storage. They are making some good efforts. So we did add STORJ. We'll cover that at the end as the interest in the space becomes to look at cloud storage here. So let's look at support 120.777, resistance up there at the 131.445 for FIL USD. Looking really strong here, just trying to get above that 12-day moving average. We got the 26 and the 100 coming underneath. And we did need to, we got into the overbought, so we need to come down below to cool the RSI down. Let's have a look at IOTA. Excuse me. IOTA, support sitting down there. Lots to fall back on or lean back on at the 1.394. And resistance setting up there to 1.517. So look at that 1.50 USD. Psychological, then that would be your next resistance. Moving on to comp, COMP USD. Comp, we have support at the 364.566, resistance at 387.23. Got some distance to go till we get up to that 100-day moving average. That's going to be about a 6.3 gain there. So you got some wiggle room if you're looking to day trade this particular name. As it does, excuse me, it is trying to come back up and break through for some more upside there. Looking at BAT USD, basic attention coin. Support down there to 1.0853, resistance 1.1261. For basic attention coin, we have the 12, the 2600 day, all in the upward configuration for upside potential for BAT. Let's look at Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic making its way into the sales target, so congratulations if you're in this particular trade. And we have support at the way down here. We can do better than that. Excuse me 1 second here. There we are. Support at the 12.077, resistance up there at the 12.388. Then you have some of these swing highs up there to watch out for, but we got some room to run here if we can wake the bulls up here. Let's get it up through the top. Moving on to Mana, MANA USDC. Oh, thanks, Paul, for subscribing. Appreciate that. Always like that. Thank you for liking, subscribing, all those great things. Very helpful to share the content with other people. So we're looking here at Mana, MANA USDC. Support at the 1.020 and resistance at the 1.1495. For Mana looking strong here. Let's see, are we getting close to, we are getting, yeah, there's the all-time high sitting up there. So we can, at the crypto happy hour, we'll remap this one up to this all-time high as we do have the 12 over the 100-day moving average and about to get that 26 cross, the golden cross as it's called. So we look for more upside potential for MANA USD. Only thing you need to watch is the RSI is slightly overbought, so it did come down to below that 70 is the considered overbought on that momentum indicator. On the relative strength indicator, as is also known as. Let's look at ZIL, ZIL USD. ZIL make it to the sales target. Good for you, ZIL. We have support at the 0.17388 and resistance at the 0.18088 for ZIL. Moving on to NU. NU's been kind of quiet here, but got some good things going for it. We do have the 26-day moving average sitting underneath us, providing support as the 12-day comes as well. So we have support down there to 0.5296, resistance at the 0.566 for NU USD. Moving quickly on over to NMR USD. Tight range here. We are above the 100-day moving average, so ideally if we can close above there, we can lean back on that some for support. But meanwhile, back at the back cave, we have support at the 44.872 and going to have resistance up there at that swing high right on that $48 psychological, so slightly 47.936 if you want to be technical. Let's move on to GRT USD. GRT up there as well at the has resistance going to be at the 1.819 and support at the 1.725, I should say, for GRT. Looking here at UNI, or aka Uniswap, sitting on top of the 12 and the 26-day moving averages, trying to make our way up to the 100. So meanwhile, we have support at 27.525, resistance at 29.4308. Let's move quickly on to AAVE USD. Holding that support level at the 348.122 USD and resistance 361.212. See that resistance right there? We need to get above that 100-day moving average for AAVE. Moving on to MKR. MKR, we got above the 100. We did get the 12-100 cross. So support at the 2046.01, resistance up there at the 2117.42 for MKR. Moving into the NFTs, audio. Been tracking this for some time. Audio still looking pretty strong. We did get the we do have the 12-day above us, but we have the 26 coming up underneath, 100-day down here. So looking for those to come up and challenge for upside potential. Meanwhile, we'll have support at the 3.477, resistance at the 3.97, and we do have the all-time high in our sights up there to 5.07. Let's move it on to cheese, CHZ, USD, chilies. So we have support at, let me look at the 1 hour real quick here for you. Yeah, we can get a little tighter than that. There we are. Look for that support to hold at the 0.5240, and resistance first is going to be right back down here. Two double tops of these wicks and almost made it up third time there. So maybe third time's a charm, or fourth or fifth. And resistance 0.5428. Let's move to Theta. Theta getting lots of news and lots of love. Theta all the way up here. Resistance up there to 14.07. support right here on that. What is that? That's the 0.68 Fibonacci retracement on the way up. We have, if you're new to the channel, we have Fibonacci coming down, Fibonacci going up. So these two values are inverse of each other, and they meet holy matrimony at the 0.50. How we do that. For Theta, moving on to Engine, ENJB USD. This particular one on Binance. So we have support at 2.423 and the 12-day moving average. We will add that 100-day cross, 26 coming up. So maybe another day we can get the 26 over the 100 for some more upside potential. Uptime, there we go. So we have resistance first at the 2.547. Then this would be a second level. We get 2.62 for ENJ USD. Moving on to ONE. Harmony 1. Are we up near the all-time high? Do we know? Let's see. I think we are. Maybe. Yes. All-time highs there for Harmony 1. So we'll switch back to the 4-hour. There we go. Have support there for you at the 0.2102. Really only the resistance is going to be on this previous high right there at the 0.2197, and all-time high up there at the 0.2252 for Harmony 1. Moving on to a new one, I just added Storj, STORJ USD. Particular one is very similar to FIL USD. It's cloud storage. Starting to get some attention here, so I thought we'd add that to keep a track of it. So looking down at 2.642 support and resistance right in the middle of our evaluation zone, or I should say at the top, yeah, there at 3.044. For Storj, we were overbought. Now we're starting to cool down a little bit, so looking for some volume to come in. We're underneath the average trading volume for STORJ USD. Having a look at Bitcoin dominance. Back up there, big massive switch over. And so Bitcoin dominance sitting there at the 61.04% of the crypto market cap, with the total crypto market cap back up to the 1,768,000,000,000. So had some money back in the space, which is a good thing for us crypto folks. And before I leave, any last requests before I jump out of here? Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you liking, subscribing. Leave me some comments if you have any commentary or some suggestions. I will appreciate that. And have a great day, everyone. I'll see you tonight, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, or I should say Daylight Time. Crypto Happy Hour. Have a great evening.